As we continue, Women's World Champion Dynamite Genie Parker defends her title for the 78th time tonight against the notably unpopular around here, the AEW TBS Women's Champion, Mercedes Mone.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit, and it is for the WL, Women's World Championship.
Well, while Vader has tarnished himself with his behavior during this tour in the ladies' locker room, it's been Mercedes Mone making disparaging remarks about our WL and our wrestlers, and so far, it's bought her tickets to fights with Georgia Washington, Liberty Bell Danielle, and Dion the Titaness 2 weeks ago in a match where she really nearly did meet death by Snoo and most. Recently, Mone was also tagged for a loss by powerhouse Patty Powers. So now, at the end of all of it, she's been given one opportunity to snatch away the richest prize in our ladies division, one more belt for her collection, if she can get past Genie Dynamite. And given what she's been put through around here already, I'm predicting that this could be one of Genie Parker's easiest, breeziest title defenses for some time.
Well, after all I've seen tonight, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised to see Mercedes Mone pull a pair of brass knuckles out of her trunks.
Miss Mercedes, looking rather irritated, as usual, and still running her mouth online about everybody, not just our WL, but being rude to ladies in other promotions as well. An obvious graduate of the Rachel Ziegler School of Can't Keep My Mouth Shut.
Well, here comes somebody that could definitely shut Mercedes Mone up if she had the mind to. The Women's World Champion, the sexy soul sister of the Squared Circle, the Queen Dynamite Genie Parker.
Her Majesty, celebrating a birthday last week, just days before her 79th title defense tonight, not her 78th. And if she can keep that belt until June, she will have broken every record we've got for longest reign by any women's champion, an unprecedented 7-year run. But there's still the very distant chance that Mone will surprise and shock the world with a mammoth upset. But that chance is Mars-level distant.
Sounds like you need Elon Musk to get there.
The challenger from Boston, Massachusetts. She's the AEW TBS Women's Champion, the CA, Mercedes Mone. Her opponent from Richmond, Virginia. She's an RWL Ladies Tag Trio Champion and the reigning RWL Women's World Champion, the Queen Dynamite, Genie Parker.
Well, look at this, the Women's World Champ playing coy with Miss Mercedes Mone. How about that right there?
Genie D has been in this situation many times before, and as with all champions, in the instant that you hand the belt to the referee, you just hope you've got it within you to defeat your opponent and get that championship back at the end of the match.
We've already seen Big Jake Blackwell put the squash on Vader, and my gut says we may be about to see another one. May all my guesses be right.
Well, we're about to find out. Willie Johnson rings for the bell. They come center ring. Parker opens up with a series of shots, backs Mercedes Mone off, rebounds off the ropes, doesn't connect with the flying punch. Mercedes Mone gonna try and compensate on the mistake, gets slammed down to the canvas instead. And Dynamite Genie Parker immediately going to work on a down Mercedes Mone, drives a knee right into her throat, follows it up with a stomp and a kick. Mercedes Mone not mounting a whole lot of offense in the first half minute of this one. Parker got her up in the front cradle, has her up, hangs her up off the top rope, down she goes center ring. Dynamite Genie Parker taking herself all the way up to the top rope here as Mercedes Mone slowly makes her way to her feet. Here we go, beautiful Bruce Lee style flying kick right there, fist of fury right there, boy. And again, Genie Parker resumes her work on Mercedes Mone. Another series of wicked shots. Has her up, nails her with a backbreaker, a knee right across the lower back. And another knee right across the chest of Mercedes Mone. Genie Parker definitely working it this evening. Dynamite Parker, whoa, there we go, a clothesline. And Mercedes Mone still helpless here. Oh, man, guillotine smash right there. And with a cover, this could be it right here. 1, 2. Oh, man, well, Mercedes Mone displaying a little bit more durability than I give her credit for. Snap suplex on Genie Parker. Mone goes for a second. Wow. Well, now, Mercedes Mone with her first defense mounts a trifecta. Puts Genie down on the canvas. Mone rounds her up, spinning neckbreaker, and down she goes. The Women's World Champion in trouble for the first time in this matchup as Mone starts putting the boots to Genie Dynamite. Mercedes Mone with a bow and arrow stretch. Well, that's pretty sadistic right there, but I don't think she's going to get a tap out. Look at that. Genie Parker turns it around on her. Both ladies back up on their feet. They lock up again. Jawjacker to Genie Parker. Down she goes. Mercedes Mone realizes she's got a chance here. A hard right. Locks up Genie Parker. Winds her up. Oh, man. Look at that. Oh, man. What a nasty neckbreaker right there. Raining temples to the side of the head of the Women's World Champion. Mercedes Mone has finally woken up in this matchup. And she is definitely putting the boots to Dynamite Genie Parker. Mone rounds Parker up again. Clothesline. Takes her down. Rounds her up yet again on a spinning kick. That drops Parker one more time. Another wicked kick to the back. Another stomp to the arm. Now for the first time in this matchup, Genie Parker looks like she's in real trouble. DDT. Face first into the canvas. Again, the Women's World Championship on the line in this bad boy. Parker puts a stop on the kick, counters it with a dragon screw, gets back up on her feet. Mercedes Mone quickly back on her feet as well. Delivers a kick to Genie Parker. Whips her to the far corner. Here comes Mercedes. A kick to the ribs. Parker counters with an elbow, gets out of the corner. Mercedes Mone misses with her shot, catches a clothesline. And a second one. Genie Parker puts a stop to the kick right there, takes her down with a leg sweep. Oh yeah, Dynamite Genie Parker is sacked. She does not like Mercedes Mone, not even one little bit. Right. A rebound off the ropes and another beautiful flying kick from Genie Parker. Another cover. 1, 2. And again, Mercedes Mone finding her way out of danger. Parker misses with the knee this time. Mone nails her with another kick, a chop. Parker rebuffs the right, delivers a couple of shots of her own. And here we go, the trap squeeze. Genie Parker loves to use this one. He is squeezing the blood flow right out of that brain of Mercedes Mone. Rounds her back up again. Hard right, spins her around, and she's not satisfied. She wants to do it again. Mercedes Mone starting to fade real fast here. She is just shaking the consciousness out of Mercedes Mone, and down she goes. Taking a little nap right now. Genie Parker covers. 1, 2. Mone with her hand on the rope, but the ref don't see it. It is too late. Dynamite Genie Parker retains her title indefinitely. An easy breezy matchup.
The time, 4 minutes and 37 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, and still our WL Women's World Champion, Dynamite Genie Parker.
You talk about your light day at the office. Well, Dynamite Genie Parker certainly just had one. The birthday girl celebrating another title defense over Mercedes Mone in just a shade under 5 minutes. And I mean, she literally shook the consciousness out of Mercedes Mone, who's already taken a pounding from 4 other RWL lady wrestlers before she even got to the Women's World Champion. And I guess this title defense was a foregone conclusion. All right, folks, we're going to be back with our main event in just a minute, so please don't go anywhere.